Well, hospitality platform Doshi has teamed up with e-commerce provider Lightspeed to provide 10,000 Lightspeed customers with a range of integrated apps powered by Doshi. To tell us more about this partnership, we're joined by Doshi CEO Justin O'Donnell. Justin, welcome to the show. We know you guys have had a great experience with the CBA. There's a very happy customer. But this must be a great move for you, especially as restaurants in this country are looking at opening up. Tell us a little bit about this partnership and what it will mean.
So Lightspeed, obviously one of the leaders in hospitality in Australia, it is super exciting to show the growth that we're having in the market at the moment. So Lightspeed, so it's a multi-year deal where we're going to be working with them to connect their customer base to the broader range of app partners that we have on our platform. And that very much helps us grow quite heavily to the right level of market that are reopening now, especially with New South Wales and Victoria coming out of lockdowns, and where there's not a lot of staff. And the benefits of Doshi is we increase that efficiency, productivity, and that reduction in how much they're actually using in wastage. So it's quite an interesting place for us to be right now in terms of our growth. So this is like the big next tick in our box.
Well, this is a big slingshot for you, isn't it? Because Lightspeed is this major Canadian company that I think works with companies like Messina, a brand that everyone knows, but Momofuku, David Chang's restaurant group. I mean, it has this global impact. So how big a slingshot is this for Doshi?
So this is big, and I think when I came onto your show in early January this year, we had access to about 20% of the market that we could service. We're now, by the deals that we've done throughout the year, by the time they go live, we'll be sitting around the 60 to 70% mark. So that growth of the ecosystem is quite significant. Bringing on Lightspeed, it was very much one of the goals from day one. They've been around, so they were Counter originally and were acquired. That was a big move. It was a fantastic negotiation. The way that the partnership will play out, there's a lot more to come, which is really exciting for us. Will help us get into some of those names, but we just in the last year alone have grown our customer base by 58% now, which is pretty significant when you think about what's just happened. And that's playing off the pandemic, that the service that Doshi provides 100% is there to help venues create efficiencies, but also automate and try and work to this theme that there's just not a lot of staff, and you can't do table service, and menus are now becoming a problem. And there are a lot of services and partners that are on Doshi that help eliminate and fix those problems.
Yeah, it's kind of like your one-stop shop for solutions to everything of dealing with a post-COVID environment. I do want to ask you about your experience, and you've kind of outlined my question over what you've been up to over the last 12 months, but how important has the CBA been in that introduction to Lightspeed and sort of the ambitions that you have, their backing, enabling you to open doors?
Yeah, so CBA is a great backup for us. I do a lot of meetings with partners, and those partners are also CBA's competitors. So that's always an interesting conversation to have. So in the market, we are Switzerland, and we will always maintain that to be a middleware sexy API that makes venues run is what we will do. The bit that I'm focused on with CBA at the moment, and there was an announcement around 3 weeks ago, is they have a new smart hospitality feature coming out, which is powered by Doshi. So this is obviously huge for our business, and post the acquisition of the business, that's something that we've been working on with them behind the scenes. But you'll also see a number of other payment providers come out at the same time, which is really exciting as we start to build out our product set and build out our team. The other big things we've been working on over the last 12 months or 11 months now since acquisition. And so number one was grow that ecosystem. So make sure that when a venue approaches us, we have their POS available through our service. And so we've gone from that 20% to shortly will be around the 70%. We're also working with those major apps. So going from 39 apps on our platform, will shortly be 65. And then it's also making sure that we're servicing the right types of customers. So think about pubs reopening, clubs, spending a lot of time with nightclubs and thinking through that proposition, hotels, and how we can start to service all of those different people because they all have those unique individual needs. CVA has been great. They've introduced customers, but also POS have introduced customers and also App have introduced customers. So there's a very much equal weighting there. We've also completely repositioned our brand in the market. So previously we were very tech focused and providing that service. We're now very merchant venue focused. So we've gone through a rebranding exercise and that's paying dividends with just the customer growth and the amount of people that are approaching us organically.
It's been an incredible growth story, and it sounds like it's only going to get bigger and better. Justin O'Donnell, continue to be Switzerland. May you bring world peace in the world of commerce, and all the best with the rollout as restaurants sort of get back to business and we get back to their tables. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for your time, Sam. Bye.